Welcome, love bugs. Welcome to Love Grind. I'm Ebony, your host. Thanks for joining me tonight. If you haven't already, then listen to Love Grind. We are a podcast about love addiction and codependency. And tonight, we're going to talk about So They're Not Coming Back? Time to Heal. We're going to talk a little bit about just coming to terms with your ex not coming back and how you can start to heal once again. Make sure you're getting on Facebook, Instagram, X, and giving me a like and a thumbs up and commenting. I would love to hear from you. Let's get right into it, okay? Oh, here we go. Let's be honest. Loss is a universal experience. Whether it's the end of a relationship, love bugs, the passing of someone you love, or the realization that someone you counted on just isn't coming back. It's a pain that can feel impossible to move through. Don't I know it? But today, I want to talk about what happens next. When it's clear they're not coming back, how do we start to heal? How do we move forward when our hearts are still looking in the rearview mirror? Well, first we can face the truth. The first step is facing the truth. That means acknowledging deep down, way deep down, that this chapter is over. It's easy to get stuck in denial, hoping for a text, a call, a miracle. But healing begins when we accept reality, as hard as that is. You don't have to have a conversation with somebody in order to have closure. We often chase other people down, but what we're actually looking for is confirmation or assurance. You can do that for yourself if you are very clear about why this isn't working for you and what your boundaries are. I used to think if he just saw me, he would change his mind because he is out of it, and that's just not true. I held on to that for a while, and finally when he moved away and I figured he's trying to not see me, I had to come to terms with that, as hard as it was, love bugs. So take a moment, breathe, say it out loud if you need to. They're not coming back, and that's okay because we can heal. Grief isn't just for death. We grieve relationships, friendships, even the future we imagined with someone. And grief isn't linear. It comes in waves. You might feel fine one day and devastated the next, and that's normal. Give yourself permission to feel it all, the sadness, the anger, even the relief. There's no timeline for grief, and there's no right way to do it. We talked about that last week, love bugs. Give yourself time. You have to feel those emotions to get through them and over them. There's no time limit. If you're taking too much time, sometimes it's good to see somebody like a therapist or talk to somebody so that you can, start that healing. Why healing feels so hard? So why does healing feel so hard? Because loss isn't just about the person. It's about the routines, the memories, the identity you built with them. Sometimes it's about the dreams you shared. The first step is facing your fears, confronting your past, and acknowledging the truths you're scared to admit. It's not easy, but it's transformational. Healing means letting go of what was, and that can feel like losing a part of yourself. But here's the truth. You are still whole, even if you feel broken. There are so many days that I felt broken and I didn't think I can do anything. And by the end of the day, I was like, shit, I accomplished some things and I did it all by myself. And I feel even better because now I know that I'm capable, and that feeling in itself is empowering to know that you're very capable. Even though you feel a certain way, feelings and emotions don't last, they change. So remember that when you're healing, okay, love bugs? Practical steps to start healing. Let's talk about some of those steps. What can you do to start healing? Set boundaries. If seeing their updates or messages hurts, it's okay to mute, unfollow, or block. Protect your peace. 2-1, they've already blocked you. Lean on your support system. Friends, family, or even a therapist can help you process what you're feeling. You can create new routines. Fill the spaces they left with activities that nourish yourself, like reading, walking, journaling, or picking up a new hobby. Practice self-compassion. Talk to yourself the way you talk to a friend in pain. Be gentle. Healing is not a race. If you want to say some of the things that you say to yourself to a friend, erase those out of your head, okay? It's time to start to heal. We can do this. You can do this. Reclaiming your power. When someone leaves, it can feel like your story's over. But it's not, love bugs. This is just a plot twist. A chance to rewrite your next chapter. You deserve more. And that means there's work to do. Ask yourself, what do I want now? What makes me feel alive? And what have I always wanted to try but never did? Before we wrap up, love bugs, let's try a short mindfulness exercise together. If you can, close your eyes and take a deep, deep breath. Hold it. Now exhale slowly. Notice any tension in your body, and with each breath, imagine letting it go. Remind yourself, I'm safe, I'm healing, and I'm ready to move forward. Healing isn't about forgetting, it's about learning to carry your memories with love, not pain. It's about making space for new experiences, new connections, and new joys with new people, right? If you're listening today and your heart is heavy, know this, you're not alone. Healing is possible, even if it feels out of reach right now. Time heals. If right now you feel like you can't seem to get into this place where everybody seems to be, it'll happen. It just takes time, and you got to put in some of the work to heal. You need to take care of yourself, love bugs, all right? I hope you learned something tonight. I know that I did. I know this is a heavy topic for me personally. I hope it touched somebody. If it has, please share and like. And treat yourself well this week with empathy, starting with yourself first. And until next time, love bugs, I'm out.